Yo, what it do, guys? We're back playing Metroid Prime. In the last video, we acquired the space jump boots and acquired the boost ball. So, in this episode, we're gonna see where it takes us now. I know where to go from here, but there's something I wanted to show you guys really quick. I've read somewhere and looked online and did some research way back in the past on being able to acquire the space jump boots a little early. You have to go through this door right here, but not go really in it, and there's wait, hold on, there's incoming scan data real quick. Predator activity analyzed. Predator increase in Fendrina region. Where is it taking us? Chapel of the Elders. Well, we're gonna go there in just a second, but there's something interesting that I wanted to try out. If you lock on to this first creature right, oh, never mind. Is it? I don't know. If you lock onto the first creature and stay locked on it, there's a way to stay locked on it all the way back here, or not, and there's a way to go up this ledge and get the space jump boots the moment you arrive here after coming back from the space pirate frigate or frigate, whatever the fuck you want to call that. But anyways, we don't need to do it now. I know I've seen a couple videos of people doing that and actually succeeding. I, for one, would not. As you can see, I would not have been able to do it. I played the game for so long. I don't think I would be able to spend all that time to try and do that. So, either way, I don't really have to rush to get that anyways. Anyways, so we're gonna go back to Fendrina Drifts and see what Chapel of the Elders is. I already know what it is. So, but I'm gonna keep you guys in suspense for entertainment reasons and see what's happening. I'm also might cut ahead or fast forward ahead to spots around the area unless there is something happening that I miss along the way. So for now, I'll spare you guys the boredomness of my talking or anything and whatnot. So for now, I will see you guys in a second. Oh yeah, when we did acquire the boost ball, we can go up this little platform up here and whoop shit and fall. Hold on one second, let me get back up there. Well, what I meant to do is get up here from that little ledge up and down there to come over here to the top, and there's another research that we can add. The bomb slot? But I don't remember, but you'll see it on the screen here. But we use it to go in there and as a boost ball and power up stuff. Like a little bridge over there, it is now up. But I would recommend not going that way just yet. We'll come back later to that part of the game for educational purposes, if you will. So for now, we're just gonna go back to Fendrina Drifts. And we're back in Fendrina Drifts. Ooh, would I miss this? The music in this, it's so calming and so... It's very wintry as a part of the environment. So now that we have acquired the space jump boots, we are first actually going to save here real quick. And then we're going to go back to where we were earlier, or last video, I'm sorry. My bad. Get rid of these crystallite. And now that we have acquired the space jump boots, we're actually gonna go. You know what we could do is go up here and go up here for a shortcut for when we have to go over there next time. But for now, we're actually gonna go on these platforms that are down here, and we're gonna do like a little alley-oop and come over here to this structural side of this part of the map. And we're going to go through this door. Now we have a pulse baboon. I know what I called them in the last video. I shouldn't have used a charge beam. I should have just used a missile, because obviously when you choose the charge beam, as you've seen before, it pulls towards you. So we're gonna come to this room right here. Get rid of this little baby SKYPE real quick. Yeah, you will not freeze me. And you will not freeze me. Yes. And then we're going to be in this room, and we have another creature to add to our logbook. The ice parasite. Very far harmless. Well, not harmless. I mean, not a threat. You just got to avoid them. Easily. Avoid them easily with a missile to get rid of them. Statue of Chozo. So we come all over here, screw your crystal light. I shouldn't be wasting my missiles, because the next part is going to require them, actually, quite a bit. So yeah. Good thing the ones that I'm using I'm getting back. So yeah. We don't have to miss that one. So when you get to this area, there's going to be a gate that you have to open. First scan it, and then it says in red letters right here, a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo shaman adorns this door. A symbol is carved into the forehead. You get to its forehead, the translation reads, "To pass my gaze, seek my twin within this room." So what that means is, you see these four heads? You have to find the one that says shaman. Warrior? No. Philosopher? No. Architect? No. Shaman is going to be the one closest to the door. This statue depicting the bust of Chozo shaman, several stress, blah 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 blah, brimstone. Which means what you have to do is, not the missile, you're going to go into the morph ball and not use a morph ball bomb on it, you're going to use a missile on it to break it open, and it reveals a bomb slot. So we're gonna go up there, get a morph ball, one of the bomb slot, land a bomb, and that opens the door to the room that we're gonna be going in. Dun dun dun. So now we have access to that room. Well, hold on, scan this. Blah 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 blah. Frozen in place, but we'll get to that way later. We're still far beyond to some of the spots that we're coming across, so destroy these boxes with the morph ball bomb. And you're gonna come down this pillar and destroy these stones with it. Morph ball bomb. Because you can't pass by that pillar without just going down here first and destroying those stone pillars to get access to that spot up there. So that box is gonna come back, and you gotta destroy it again, and then go up, and then here we are. Now we have access to this room. We have entered the Chapel of the Elders. And what is that over there? It's the wave beam! Can we get it? Can we get it? Whoa, what is that? Why is it? What's going on? We can't leave. Uh-oh, we can't leave without getting the wave beam. Uh-oh. But why is the room shaking when we get close? Look how awesome it looks. Be warned, because the moment you get close to it, those little 4 rooms on the corner have baby SKYPEs in them. So what you have to do is you have to kill each one by one. Don't use the power and the charge beam first, because you're gonna save your missiles for later. And as soon as you kill one, the other one in the other corner opens up. So we can't hit the other one. So These ones are, it is a little bit harder because it is going to be on hard mode. But once you get to the fourth one, you think you're going to be done, but watch this. Come on, die. They're not. Because... it's the mother. The adult SKYPE, or just SKYPE for short. It's the adult version, hence the larger and then the spikes on top. So once he breathes, get really close to him and shoot missiles out of his mouth. That's a great way to drain his health, even though he doesn't have a health bar. He can be fairly difficult to challenge because you have to wait for him to breathe, and he just walks around super slow. What I thought you were supposed to do is shoot him with your power beam, but that doesn't work because the power beam just goes straight to his the spikes on his back, and that doesn't kill him because you have to wait for him to breathe and get really close and then shoot him with your missiles. All in all, he's not that bad of a villain or opponent, if you will, but he just can be rather bit tedious and annoying and takes forever to take down, especially on hard mode because you have to have as many missiles as possible because the power beam will not work. I don't know how many missiles it takes for him to take him down, but it does take quite a bit. You can only get 2 every time he does the freeze breath or the projectiles. I mean, you can put cheats on if you want to, because cheats are accessible on PC version, but there's no fun in that, actually. I like to earn all of my upgrades by battling the opponents and getting to where they are naturally, for the experience purposes, of course. So he shouldn't be that much longer to take down. Come on, breathe or shoot something. There you go. You can stay close to him and just wait for him to breathe every time and just dodge out of the way. Because as long as you stay locked on, you can dash. So he can't get to you that way. He can run at you, but he hasn't done that to me yet. And I'm getting a corner? Okay, I'm not in the corner, okay. Come on. He shouldn't be... Ugh. See, when he does that, that means he's almost dead. Oh shit, see, then he does that. He starts to run at you, so you want to try to avoid that as best as possible. You can't also shoot your missiles at him until he's out of breath, so you also have to watch out for that as well, to conserve your missiles as well. As you can see, he hasn't hit me yet. The baby SKYPE are more annoying, but since he's bigger, the bigger they are, the slower they are too, and the harder they fall. So that's one of the advantages of facing the SKYPE. But just don't get trapped in a corner because that's going to be a difficult thing to lay out. So the other thing, this room is quite roomy, quite big, to more space to run around and avoid him and just take him down. Okay. And there he goes. Oh, did I just... Oh, what was that? I've never seen that before. Okay. And he's down. Down for the count. Nice. Before we get that, let's get some health and some missiles, if you will. That was about 40 missiles? 40 missiles, if that? Maybe, I think it's about almost 20, maybe 30 on the easy version or normal version, but for hard mode, it takes about 40 missiles to take down the SKYPE. So let's get the missile. It's a beauty. We have the wave beam acquired. On the C stick, go to the right to switch to that beam, and it opens up sideways and turns violet or purple, depending on how you view it. So now we're gonna head out there. Now we have access to doors that are purple. So we're gonna have to stay in Fendrainer Drifts and go to a room that has that kind of door in it. And then as soon as you leave, that's the only time you have to scan those ice parasites, because after you defeat the She-Goth in Chapel of the Elders, they'll be gone. So be sure to scan them before you face the She-Goth. So now that we're in this room, you see those bad boys? Since you can't shoot them with the power beam, you can destroy them with the wave beam. Either one form of the power beam will take them down, or in hard mode, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it takes about like 3 or 4 on normal mode, but for hard mode it takes 6. Takes single shots, but one complete charge beam of the wave missile, or wave beam to take down the pulse baboom and the scatter baboom. So that's very helpful. So now you can get rid of those suckers. And now that we're back out in this room, we're gonna go up here to where we were at to get to this room, but instead we're gonna go the opposite way. And then we're gonna come up here, and then come up here. I wonder if I can get 2 of them in one shot. Nope. Could have sworn some games you could do that, like Luigi's Magic, you can get 2 enemies in one. But for this case, in Metroid Prime, nah. So now that we're back in this room, and now that we have access to the oh, I did use extra missile. Now that we have the space jump, we can get up to this part of this room, and we can scan another Chozo lure. Blah 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 blah. In this room called Ice Ruins West. Then we're gonna come up here, and come up here, screw you, Crystallite. And then we're gonna have another scan right here, a one-time scan, which is the stalactite or stalagmite, whichever one that falls down. You'll have several tries to scan this, but I like to scan it as soon as possible because it's also a one-time scan. You'll get other chances, but you should take the opportunity while it's still available immediately. So you're gonna use that as a platform to come up here, destroy those crystallites so they don't bug you. And then we have another one-time scan over here, which is the Ice Shriek bats. Kind of like the other ones, but they only are in this general area. Make sure to scan them before you kill them. I wonder... No. The only way to kill the crystallite is with the missile. Now that we have access to this purple door with the wave beam, we're going to come through it. And we're going to have more scarabs. Haven't seen those since Chozo Ruins. We're going to come up here. Let's squish him. Ew. And I still didn't lose any health. Okay. And then we're going to come out here to the ruined courtyard. And now we can use the morph ball, or the boost ball in here. You're gonna come and open up those latches up there. You're gonna do this twice. There's one right there, and then there's another one on the other side of the room. So I'll get over here. When that latch comes down, and use the morph boost ball to open it up. Open those up, I mean. Which activates the bomb slot up there. So you're gonna come up there and get it real quick. Up these slopes right here, or tails, or whatever you want to call them. And then we're gonna get access to it, and then use the morph ball, bombs, and the bomb slot. And what that will do is, I think those are gargoyles, what they're called, actually, yeah, to let water out. And what you're gonna do is, that brings up those platforms, and it only lasts for a few seconds, and then the water goes back down. We're gonna go here and go inside that hole, because very worth your time to go in here. Because, whoop, shit. If we're trying to go for 100%, you'll get access to an energy tank. Now we have 5. And you're gonna come back through this hole right here, come down, and then it shoots us out. Yay! We're gonna want to do that again really quick. Hold on just a second. And now that we're back and we have the platforms back up again, we're not going to go through that hole. Instead, we're going to go over here and avoid those flicker bats and then come up here to the sides up here. And then we're going to come up all the way to the top. Nice. So for now, what we can do is open up these boxes and get access to nothing. Perfect. And miss once. And then we're going to go through that door right here, which will lead us to a save station. Before I say, let's scan what these are on the wall. For I don't know why. I like to scan everything in the room, no matter what. Oh, what does it say? Schematics for Research Lab Hydra access. To access Research Lab Hydra, proceed through the purple doors to the south. Which is what we are going to do here in a second. Which is what we're going to do. Because now that we know what south is at, south is this way. And we're going to go through the purple door real quick. Or, actually, you know what? No, we're going to say that for the next video. We'll be going through that purple door with our newly acquired waved beam. So, hope you guys enjoyed me blabbing and blabbing and blabbing like I usually do in my videos. And we will get access to the purple door going south that way. And, yeah, I will catch you guys later in the next video. Peace out.